Hello, Holler Boys Outdoors here. I'm Ray the Puddle Jumper. We are back on John Hay Lake this evening. Finally got off work early. We'll come out here and we'll give it a shot. So stay tuned, y'all. We're starting to slide up in here to where I want to go. We're almost there, about another 30 yards or so. Because they're all up in this. Man, they're going to be, we're going to be hammering them here in a minute. I mean, hammering them. Oh, yeah, there's all kinds of fish right here. All right. Oh, my goodness. Look at all of them. Oh, my goodness. Look at all of them. Land ho! All right, I'm gonna set some anchors. Got him. Another good red ear. Another good red ear. All right, let's put a new worm on. Finally, we got 3 fish in 17 minutes. We're gonna top that here in a minute. Put a new worm on. There's one sucking top water right there. There he is. He's a little one though. We'll throw him back. And plus, she's full of eggs. Throw that one back. It's full of eggs. You can slip in over there. It's fine. There's all kinds of fish, man. Have at it. Yeah, that's all I caught Saturday was males. There's another one. Come on, boy. Another red ear. Another big red ear. Bless you. Bless you again. We'll cast back up in there again. Seems like it worked the last time. Yeah, daggone state come in and put that chemical in for that algae over by the pump station. And it's made a bunch of them sick. he is. There he is. Ah, he's a small one though. Throw that one back. Throw that one back. I'm trying to dump out my worm. Trying to dump out my worms. Oh, excuse me. Ah, missed that one. See if I get him this time. Keep getting that loop in my line though. I don't like it. There he is. There he is. Got him that time. Got him that time. Another nice bluegill. That makes 5. Makes 5. Yes, sir. Holler Boys Outdoors. YouTube and TikTok. Yeah, I think I'm going to move here in a second. There ain't as many right here as what there usually is. Might try on the other side of that falling down tree here in a minute. There's usually a set of beds on the other side of it. Ah, I missed that one. Had to be a small one because he tapped it and then tapped it second time. Big fish usually just takes off with it. Yep. Oh, they're on right now. In another week, they're not going to be on them no more. Water temperature 70 degrees, they're on the beds. It hits 75, they're done. Oh, yeah. There he is. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. There's the quality I was looking for. Come on, quit flopping. Yeah. Well, see, I can cast that far. Oh, nice bass. Nice bass. Nice bass. Quit flopping. Quit. If you quit flopping, I'll get the hook out of you. Yeah, there's a good one there. And the borderline keeper. I'll throw him in the live well for now. And I'll measure him later. There's a nice one. Nice bluegill. Nope, redear. Nice redear. Nice redear. Nice redear. Quit flopping. There's another nice one. All right, y'all. I think it's time to move. I think it's time to go to a different location. I'm gonna move on down the boulevard a little bit. We're heading on over here to another little spot that I got that I know of. I'm gonna try it out. There used to be a tree right here, but it fell this past winter. And we'd slip in underneath that tree, and it was all up in them shallows right there. So that's where we're gonna go. And if that don't work, then I'm gonna go over in another cove that I know of, and we're gonna try that out real good. We done some good there a couple weekends ago, and I'd say it'd be right on about now. So get over here and see if the weeds are gonna let us through here, and then see if I can see any fish on beds. Because that's the main thing, is we got to be able to see if we can see the fish. If we can see the fish, we'll catch the fish. That's not the problem. Bump. All right. We'll cast up in these shallows right here next to this log. I see some fish up in there. So we'll see what happens. Yoink! Ah, I had him and I lost him. I had him and I lost him. He didn't lose me though. He took my bait. That felt like a nice one too, y'all. That felt like a decent one. I see some bass up in there. What the heck? Why ain't my reel working? Because we got a nice bluegill. We got him covered in moss right now, but we got a nice one. And he swallowed the hook. So you know what that means, y'all. I'm going to be tying a... Nope, he didn't swallow the hook either. I thought he did. There he is. Nice bluegill. Oh. Well, I'll pick him up in a minute. I'm seeing a lot of fish in here. Well, we got line tangled underneath our reel. So we're going to pull the cap off here and get this line out from underneath our reel. All right. All right, let's put another worm on. Get this moss off our line. Put on a new wormy worm here. I don't think it's going to matter where I throw up in that area. I think anywhere I throw up in there, I'm going to catch one. Yep, there it goes. There he is. There he is. Dragging through the weeds. Another red ear. Nice one. Nice red ear. There's another one, y'all. Got a loop or something in the end of my... There we go. There it is. Another one. Another big bluegill. Nope. Another red ear. Another nice red ear. Seems like we're doing a red eared all day today. Another nice red ear. Another big male. Let me go ahead and get this other one picked up in a live well. Now get all this seaweed off my line. All right. Get back out there, get another one. that daggone mossy seaweed stuff on my line. Went down over top my worm. Here we go. There he is. There he is. That's a smaller red ear, but a red ear nonetheless. I'm gonna throw this little guy back. Move up just a little bit. There's a log up here that I like fishing beside. And it looks like some good open water up by that log. So right up in there. Little bitty old dank. Little dank. I threw back more fish today than I did all day Saturday. Throw another worm on here. Then we're probably gonna go across the lake. I gotta find some better beds than this. Big old bass hitting top water over there. I missed that one. Missed that one. He didn't miss me much though. Alright, we're gonna go across the lake. We'll find some different beds than this. There just ain't enough here for me. Ain't enough here for me. Okay, y'all. I just moved to another location. And the water's real murky right here, which means they're fanning. And I'm gonna tell you what, If I've seen one fish in this little puddle right here, and I'm going to show you in a minute, I must have seen 100 right on top of the water. So where I'm fishing is right in that area right there. So from that set of trees right there to this stick up right here, right in that area. And I think they're just going to start slamming. As soon as you cast out, I think they're going to hit them. Up there he goes. Ah, missed him. Missed him. Missed him. There's all kinds of probably 13, 14-inch bass right in there too. So got a couple of these little pinworms here. Put a couple of them on. Just flip it out there. With downfalls, these hydrangeas, you know. Here they come back. They're swimming back. They're right on top of the water. I just seen them. There he is. There he is. Redear. Got that one. Got that one. There he is. There he is. Big bluegill. He choked it though. I knew he choked it. I might be able to get that one back. No, it's too deep. We'll just cut that line, chuck him in the live well. Tie on another hook and get back out there. We've probably got about 10 or so already. 10 or 12. I don't know. We got a few. We got a few, y'all. We got a few. Get another hook on here. We'll get casted back out. Anywhere where it's murky like that, they're down there fanning is what they're doing. They're fanning the beds. So don't think, kind of look for stuff like that this time of year and you'll get on them. That's one of the telltale signs that there's some in the area. Whenever you see an open spot like this, and dadgummit, I'm gonna have to get that loop out of my line. I got a loop in my line, and I'm gonna have to get it out because it's just gonna keep looping. That's the only downfall with monofilament. If you ever get one where it starts looping real bad, it's just gonna keep looping and keep looping, and that's what it's doing on me. It's just looping and looping and looping all the time. So what I'm gonna have to do is get beyond that loop, see? I gotta get beyond that loop. Like so. Now I'm beyond that loop. I'm gonna have to cut my line, which I just bite it in two. Get my hook. Well, that was hooked on a cable, so we'll just grab a new one. It's hooked on one of my Panoptix cables, so I'll just grab another hook. Ooh, little jumping spider. Really didn't want him on me. So I'll just grab another hook, tie another hook on. All right, we got another hook tied on. We got past our little loop situation. One just come up and drilled it. I watched him do it. There he is. A little bitty dink, but I watched him come up and hit it. I watched him come up and hit it. Just a little bitty guy. Put you back over here on the water so you can watch the water for me. There he is. Another little dink. I get too many of these little ones like this and I'll be moving. Because I don't like catching these little ones. I want to catch the big ones. I don't want to catch them little ones. I want to catch them big ones. Yeah. Had another bite, but I think it's another little one. There it is. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. Yeah, that's the ones we're coming after right there. That's the ones we're coming after right there. Big old fat bluegills. Quit it. I watched that one come up and slam it. See if they'll hit that little piece of worm that's on there. They might. Nah. Need to get back out there where was that. Get back out there where I was at. Right out in there. Yeah, I figured I was on a piece of that hydrangea. It's floating. All right, we're in a little small spot now. I just caught a real nice one. So we're going to try to hang out here a minute and see what happens. All right, here we go. We're on another little patch here. See what happens. Yeah. I think we got little ones here too. They put that chemical in this lake and just tore it up. They put that chemical in this lake. This is Salem drinking water. And they put a chemical in it every year. They done it early this year to kill the algae, by the pump station. And when they do, it just destroys the fishing. There's a nice one. And they got one dumb one anyway. That's a decent one. Yeah. Well, we found a dumb one, y'all. We found a dumb one. Found a dumb one. Those are nice too, man. Nice bluegill. Throw them over there. Apparently there's still a couple here. Not like it was Saturday. Saturday it was fire, man. I knew I should have went Sunday morning too. Saturday it was fire, man. I mean, it was fire. I got my live well working. Thank goodness they was sucking air, so I don't care if they, you know, I don't mind taking them out. I just don't want them to do it right now. All right. See if we can find another dumb one. See if we can find another dumb one. Well, there he is. Another dumb one. Nice. Another nice one. This one looks like red ear. It is. Nice. Nice red ear. Nice red ear. Found another dumb one. Throw it in a live well and get back out there. I had to think what I had a little bite there, but I'm not sure. I'm going to go ahead and throw another worm on this so we can get casted out a little better. I'm going to point you all in the direction I'm casting here so y'all can see where I'm going. I'm going right up in that area. Well, I had one, didn't even know it, and it's a nice one too. He swallowed it. Oh yeah, big red ear. Big red ear, and he choked her. Big red ear, and he choked it. Big red ear. Big old male. Big old male red ear. At least now I got an idea where they're at over here. We're going to start casting in that area. Well, that one wrapped me around a daggone stick. All right, y'all. I'm going to wrap this video up for the day. My wife's going to be here any minute. But thank y'all for watching me. I'm Ray the Puddle Jumper. I hope y'all like the content. And I hope you like to see me fish. But, you know, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You know the whole rigmarole. Everybody tells you to do. But I'd like you to do it for me too. Share us out to people, get other people involved. You know what? Take a kid in the outdoors. You know, that's one of the best things you could do for a young kid is take them out fishing, get them out in the outdoors, and teach them how they can live off the land. Because, you know, one day the light switch might go out, y'all, and people are going to be struggling to survive. So, I'll tell you what, if you teach them how to fish, they'll never have a dependency problem on foreign substances. You know what I'm saying? You catch my drift there? Got to watch things out for TikTok. You can't say certain words on there. But anyway, thank y'all for watching. God bless y'all. Love each other just as God loved us. And, do a good deed for somebody that you don't even know. Until I see you next time, everybody, God bless. Be safe. Take care. And I hope to see you on the water. Peace.